Attention all racing fans. In a shocking turn of events, Red Bull team principal Christian Horner has just dropped some massive bombshells on the CEO of Red Bull Racing. What could these bombshells be? Could they shake up the entire racing scene as we know it? Christian Horner is known for his strategic moves and bold decisions, but this latest revelation has taken everyone by surprise. So let's dive into this video today to know what exactly Christian Horner has revealed and how it might impact the future of Red Bull Racing. The backdrop of a simmering power struggle within Red Bull has been apparent for months, with tensions underlying the surface. Recent developments suggest that the conflict is far from resolved, indicating the potential departure of either Christian Horner or Helmut Marko from the team. Amidst speculations and reports, the recent meeting of Red Bull executives in Dubai has emerged as a pivotal moment in determining the team's leadership structure. Surprisingly, this gathering has bolstered Christian Horner's position as team principal, solidifying his stance within the organization. The implications of this strengthened position are significant, potentially influencing the team's future trajectory and its key personnel. With the majority shareholders firmly backing Horner, questions arise regarding the feasibility of Max Verstappen's departure from the team. The outcome of this power struggle could shape Red Bull's strategic direction and competitive edge in the upcoming seasons. Red Bull's internal power struggle. Thailand's unexpected offensive has sent shockwaves through Red Bull's Austrian leadership. Oliver Mintel and Franz Wieck, representing Austria and France respectively, are now focused on preserving their positions within the organization, despite growing concerns about its stability. While Austria's maneuvering initially appeared advantageous, recent developments suggest a potential reversal of fortunes. Speculations abound that Red Bull Holdings might undergo a complete transfer to Dubai under the firm backing of Chalam Yida, the Thai majority stakeholder. Yida's unwavering support for Christian Horner's bid for total control adds complexity to the situation. The Austrian faction's plans could face a significant setback if allegations of impropriety against Christian Horner gain traction in civil court. However, the legal proceedings are still in their nascent stages, providing Horner with a window of opportunity to solidify his position. Further, Christian Horner faces the daunting task of aligning Red Bull and Toro Rosso according to his long-term vision. However, Horner has encountered obstacles in managing his racing team as he desires. These challenges stem from the limitations imposed by the Austrian side, particularly Helmut Marko, who had considerable control over personnel decisions before his passing. One of the primary concerns revolves around Max Verstappen's reaction to the shifting power dynamics within the team. Questions arise regarding the validity of Verstappen's alleged provision, allowing him to depart if the team's leadership undergoes significant changes. Amidst these uncertainties, Raymond Vermeulen, Verstappen's manager, reportedly engaged in discussions with Thai executives in Dubai following the Australian Grand Prix. Legal and strategic considerations further complicate the situation. Christian Horner's ability to assert control over Red Bull and Toro Rosso hinges on various factors, including financial investments and the support of key stakeholders. The outcome of the power struggle within Red Bull holds significant consequences, as past attempts to address this issue have fallen short. Christian Horner's candid discussions with Thai executives indicate a willingness to speak truthfully about the situation. If Horner retains control, Max Verstappen's departure seems inevitable, given his steadfastness and past declarations of loyalty to the original architects of Red Bull's success, namely Dietrich Mateschitz and Helmut Marko. Max Verstappen's unwavering stance adds complexity to the situation. His public alignment with Helmut Marko during Marko's suspension underscored his loyalty to the core figures behind Red Bull's triumphs. While Horner has stated that he won't coerce anyone to stay, he may still ensure Verstappen fulfills his contract until 2028, demonstrating his authority to the Venn family, who now oversee the team's operations. Despite the internal turmoil, all parties involved share a goal: to create an environment conducive to Max Verstappen's pursuit of the World Championship. Achieving this objective requires fostering a sense of calm and stability within the team, allowing Verstappen to excel on the track without distractions. Red Bull's future, a game-changing year ahead. Since the beginning of the season in Bahrain, there has been a prevailing sense that Red Bull's trajectory could undergo significant shifts by 2025. This anticipation has caused the silly season, marked by early moves like Lewis Hamilton's switch to Ferrari, to come to a standstill. All eyes are now on the Venn family's next move, as their decision will set the stage for further developments across the competition. The spotlight is particularly on Max Verstappen, with teams like Mercedes and Aston Martin closely monitoring his situation. Aston Martin, in particular, aims to leverage Verstappen's talent along with the allure of star designer Adrian Newey. While Mercedes seems less keen on Newey, Aston Martin sees him as a key factor in their bid to challenge Ferrari's dominance. Aston Martin's strategy revolves around offering a compelling package, including Newey's expertise and a partnership with engine supplier Honda. The allure of being associated with a global business giant and the opportunity to become a lifelong brand ambassador further sweeten the deal. In contrast, Mercedes and Aston Martin are focusing less on their on-track performances and more on refining their overall brand image. However, Max Verstappen's decision to stay or leave Red Bull will significantly shape the team's lineup for the 2025 season. If he chooses to depart, it must happen before the season's end to signal his acceptance of the new power dynamics within the team. Should Verstappen opt to leave, Red Bull will need to identify a replacement. One contender could be Fernando Alonso, whose management team has shown interest in exploring opportunities with Red Bull. Alonso's manager, Flavio Briatore, sees potential in aligning with Christian Horner, especially considering Sergio Perez's contract expires at the end of the year. If Max Verstappen chooses to remain with Red Bull, he may become part of a potential super team. In this case, Sergio Perez could retain his position, or Red Bull may opt for the return of their protege, Daniel Ricciardo. Negotiations with Fernando Alonso's camp will be crucial. The outcome of salary discussions will determine whether Alonso joins Red Bull. Christian Horner and the Thai stakeholders might test their boundaries regarding financial negotiations, asserting their autonomy. While Carlos Sainz is also vying for a spot, Red Bull views Alonso as a more favorable candidate due to his past achievements and his alignment with the team's assertive ethos. Unlike Sainz, Alonso's assertive demeanor resonates better with Red Bull's identity. Additionally, Alonso doesn't face concerns about engine issues beyond 2026, providing added stability. Alonso's potential move to Red Bull. Fernando Alonso sees a chance to vie for a third world championship with Red Bull in 2025. He's content with this opportunity, preferring it over potential challenges at Mercedes, where his recent performance against George Russell in Melbourne hasn't boosted his popularity. If the deal with Verstappen doesn't materialize, Red Bull might consider key Andrea Antonelli as an alternative. Toto Wolff, Mercedes team principal, is wary of losing another member to a rival team and aims to maintain stability within his own squad. The dynamic between Christian Horner and Max Verstappen holds the key to silly season's developments. Analysts like those at Viaplay closely monitor these interactions, suggesting an informed understanding of the situation behind the scenes at Red Bull. Christian Horner's recent remarks at the Australian Grand Prix stirred speculation. Initially thought to be about Sergio Perez's performance, they may have targeted Max Verstappen instead. Experts suggest these statements reflect Horner's strategic maneuvers amid power struggles within Red Bull. Horner's potential interest in Carlos Sainz could signal his strategy to counter pressures from Max Verstappen and others within Red Bull. By considering Sainz as a potential addition, Horner aims to strengthen his position and potentially secure a championship contender. Analysts emphasize the importance of understanding these moves within the context of internal power dynamics at Red Bull. Horner's actions reflect his efforts to navigate tensions between different factions within the team, particularly amid pressure from Red Bull Thailand and Red Bull Austria. The speculation around Carlos Sainz potentially joining Red Bull adds pressure on Max Verstappen. Verstappen may not welcome Sainz as a teammate due to political dynamics within the team. Despite internal unrest, Sebastian Vettel believes Verstappen has no sporting reason to leave Red Bull. Christian Horner's political acumen plays a significant role in navigating Red Bull's internal dynamics. While there's uncertainty about Horner's control over the team, his strategic moves could influence Verstappen's decision to stay or leave. The future of Red Bull hinges on whether Horner retains control or gains complete authority. Verstappen's decision to switch teams may depend on the outcome of this power struggle. Alternatively, if Horner moves up within Red Bull, another team boss could take over, shaping Verstappen's decision to stay or leave. So, what do you think of the huge bombshell by Horner on Red Bull CEO? Comment below and subscribe for more.